Good morning, everyone. Oh no, I'm sorry. Good afternoon. I am just getting out of bed because we didn't go to bed till about 3 o'clock in the morning. If you noticed, my video last night didn't go up till, I don't know, maybe like 2:30 because that's when we got home. But this is what we woke up to today. Mike is out working because honestly, when it snows, DoorDash is super busy because people don't want to leave their houses. Mike and I have decided that we are going to go ahead and eat before we go out to watch the game with our friends tonight. So I'm just doing something very simple. I took some Teton all beef hot dogs and wrapped them in a strip of bacon, and I'm just going to put those in the air fryer, and then I think we're just going to have scrambled eggs with that. He is going to basically work right up until we have to leave, so he's not going to have a whole lot of time to eat. So something easy on the menu today. Okay, so it's around 1 o'clock and I'm finally sitting down to break my fast. What's nice about it is I'm actually sitting down to break my fast. Normally, you guys know that I'm on the go and I eat in my car a lot. I usually break my fast in my car and I don't get to actually enjoy my food because it's like just getting bites in wherever I can get it. I do have my fat coffee, and then I will show you guys real quick. Boop. What we got here, I made myself 4 deviled eggs and I put some of Hungry Heath's Texas 5 Spice, just sprinkled a tiny bit of that on top. I have some butter bites and I have some bacon, probably about 3 strips because they're cut in half. I am supporting Mike's team today because my team is officially out of the playoff run. So we are going out and we're going to watch Dallas play today. So I'm super excited about that. As I said before, Mike is working and he is probably going to work right up until it's time for us to leave. And I have a few things here around the house I need to do, finishing up some laundry. I have some tax stuff that I need to get done. I need to read my chapter in Dr. Barry's book. So I'm going to get that done today. And this is actually my list for Keto Ohio, everyone who has emailed me that is interested in going. So I need to just sit down, get a little bit more organized, compile my list, and we are really narrowing down the venue at this point. So that information will be coming out to everyone very soon. So I'm going to work on that. Just wanted to touch on a couple NSVs today. I got into another pair of jeans that I couldn't wear before. Yeah, you probably can't see this because the camera is too close, but got into another pair of jeans that I couldn't wear, so that's pretty exciting. Also, we forgot to mention that my daughter-in-law texted us the other day and she was getting aggravated because she was at work and her pants and her underwear kept falling off. So that's an NSV for her. And then I also got a message from my sister the other day. So I don't know if you guys watched this video. If you haven't, I am going to link it up above. It is a video titled Keto Saved My Sister's Life. And it's an interview that I did with my sister a while back. My sister last year at almost exactly this time had a heart attack, and she was very early on in her keto journey, and she had already lost, I think, about 65 pounds. The doctor said that had she not lost that weight, she may not have survived that heart attack. She texted me her cholesterol numbers the other night, and I forgot to share that with you guys. So she had her cholesterol tested when she had her heart attack last year on January 9th, and her triglycerides were 368, and her remnant cholesterol was 73.4. So if you don't know what remnant cholesterol is, what that is it's your total cholesterol minus your HDL minus your LDL. With all the research that's been going on and listening to tons of videos about cholesterol, 2 of the main things you need to be concerned about with your cholesterol are your triglycerides and your remnant cholesterol. So those are the 2 main things I look at. So again, her triglycerides were 368, her remnant cholesterol was 73.4, and this was when she had her heart attack. She had her blood work done again on January 13th, and she sent me those results, and her triglycerides are now 94, so 368 to 94, and her remnant cholesterol went from 73.4 down to 18.6. Guys, that is amazing. I was just floored when I saw those numbers. From what I have seen, you really want your remnant cholesterol to be below 25. Anything over 25 puts you at a higher risk for stroke and heart attack. Now, that is just what I have found, and there may be other information out there. You guys all know I'm not a doctor, nurse, health practitioner. I am just sharing with you what I know about this subject. But to go from 73.4 when 25 puts you at risk down to 18.6 is just amazing. So that just made me super happy, and I thought that I would share that with you guys. If you haven't watched that video with my sister, she is an amazing person. I suggest that you go watch that. And that's it for this morning, guys. We're going to read our chapter. Mike and I will touch base with you later, probably when we get home from the game. I think it starts at 5. I don't even know. I'm so out of whack today, but we'll wrap this video up together later tonight. Look who I found.
Wandering aimlessly out in the snow.
My hard-working man.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm hard-working or if I'm just stupid.
Yeah, the roads are pretty bad. We are sitting down to have dinner. Just to show you guys real quick, we're having hot dogs. These are the all-beef hot dogs wrapped in bacon I showed you earlier. And we each have 4 scrambled eggs cooked in bacon, fat, and butter. Mike is really excited about the game tonight. Are you getting nervous?
No.
Oh.
I don't expect them to win, but I'm hoping.
Just so you know, Jen Delaney messaged me this morning and she said to let you know that she is actually rooting for the Cowboys because then she knows that the Eagles will beat them.
Oh, is that right? Well.
So she's rooting for an Eagles-Cowboys matchup.
That would be fine with me because then Jen and I can have some friendly banter back and forth. But honestly, I don't think the Cowboys are going to win. Even if they do, I don't see them beating the Eagles anyway because the Eagles and the 49ers right now are playing tough. And I just don't think Dallas has what it takes. I always root for my team and I will support them to the end. So let's go Cowboys.
Yeah.
But before that, we got to eat.
Yeah. So before we eat, though, I have one more thing I wanted to say. I know you haven't looked at any messages probably from the video.
No, I haven't even watched it.
It went up like I was telling them at like 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
And he's been working all day, so he hasn't watched it and he hasn't read any of the comments. But my longtime subscriber, who has been here basically since I started my channel, day one, JJ.
Oh, okay.
Messaged and said he hit 100 pounds lost today.
Oh, very good. Very good. That's awesome.
So
100 pounds. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know too many people. In fact, I may not.
I wish I had a party hat or something like that, but I don't.
I don't know too many people that have lost that much weight. And to do it the way you've done it, you know, the long road and just do it slowly but surely, that's great. I mean, I think it's fantastic. Congratulations.
We're super happy for you.
Yep. Can you hand me the Redmond's real salt or whatever it is?
Redmond's smoked salt.
Smoked salt, yeah.
I'm going to have some mustard on my hot dogs, and I will also have some. Can you pass that back over here? I like this on my eggs a little bit. So this is going to be a short video because we have to eat and get going to watch this game, but we wanted to talk to you about the chapter in Dr. Berry's book today. We're going back to talking about vitamin D, and today's lie is human breast milk is deficient in vitamin D. Babies who are exclusively breastfed should be given vitamin D drops. Now, the part of that that's not a lie is the fact that breast milk is deficient in vitamin D.
So I was glad that you said that because I was thinking about that lie when I read it earlier, and I'm thinking to myself, if breast milk has all the vitamin D, then that would mean that we are not deficient in vitamin D. But we talked about that already.
Right.
That the human body, basically, we don't get enough vitamin D.
Right.
So it's almost like it's contradictory. That's the word I'm looking for, contradictory, because of the fact that we don't get enough vitamin D, but then saying that breast milk doesn't have enough vitamin D, which it doesn't. And that's because of what we talked about earlier.
It used to. So they found with the studies that even up to 70 years ago, women were getting plenty of sunshine and eating plenty of fatty foods, and their breast milk was full of vitamin D. But because now, as we talked about in one of the previous chapters, we're indoors more, everyone has gone low fat, women are breastfeeding their babies and they're not providing the vitamin D. It's not in there. Basically what he's saying is if you're thinking about getting pregnant or you are pregnant, you should be really, really upping your vitamin D levels so that you can provide that vitamin D without using the drops to your infant. Your infant should be able to get all the vitamins it needs from you without any kind of supplements or anything like that at all.
Correct.
That was just the basic gist of the chapter.
And that also ties into the whole thing we talked about with cow's milk. Cow's milk is not made for man, but we're drinking it. Cow's milk has stuff that's for cows.
Yeah.
And human breast milk is made for humans. We don't drink that as adults. You get to that point where you no longer need that. But as an infant, you do need that.
Right. And what Dr. Berry is saying is, instead of giving babies a vitamin D supplement, why are we not questioning, why people now are all of a sudden so deficient in vitamin D, which goes back to the other chapter about us not getting enough vitamin D.
And Renee, if you're watching, I'm well aware. Well aware.
What'd I say?
Nothing.
I obviously said something that you and Renee, with your 12-year-old humor.
No, it's not about what you said. It's just about, in the previous video, about vitamin D.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to ignore that. He just stresses that the vitamin D is super important for babies because if they're not getting enough vitamin D, they'll develop rickets, which we talked about before, which is like soft bones.
Yeah, it's like a brittle bone type
Brittle
thing.
bones, yeah. And then what happens is they will experience, as grown-ups, they'll experience complications because of that. So it's important to start them off on the right foot with the proper amount of nutrition.
I mean, that makes sense anyway.
Right.
Yeah, the last couple of chapters have been very short, to the point, which I think is a good thing. And I think if it got too in-depth, you'd lose interest, because you're going to start learning things and reading about things that are kind of over our head.
Well, we're not doctors, so again, he always provides more information. So on each chapter, if you want more, you can go deeper if you want. But we are just reading the book at face value, basically. I have decided, I think for me personally...
You're going to breastfeed our next child?
You're such a dork. No.
There'll be no more children.
Right. That I am going to start taking vitamin D3 again, which I was taking before. Also with K2, because K2 helps your body absorb it better. So I think that's one supplement I think I am going to just start taking again. I had really cut out all of my supplements because I was taking a bunch. I was taking like a daily vitamin and all this stuff because I felt like that I needed that. But the more research I did on keto and found that I'm getting all the nutrients I need from my diet, I had cut all of those out. But now after reading this and seeing your comments, I think it would just be beneficial, and I know it won't hurt. So
you think I should take a vitamin D supplement?
I mean, I think we all need it. I mean, he didn't say women. He was talking about everybody.
Oh, no, I know.
So,
I'm just asking you because I've never taken any real supplements at all, ever.
Right. Especially during this winter time, I think we could both benefit from it. And then maybe in the summer when we're outside more, you can cut back or whatever. But just see if it makes us feel better. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, we're going to finish up our dinner and we're going to get going to watch this game, and we are wrapping up day 22.
I was just gonna say we're wrapping up day 22, and we are heading in to the final full week of BBBE. And I don't want to sound like, oh, I'm so excited I can't wait till it's over, but I'm so excited I can't wait till it's over. This has been tough, and
Well, you're not eating hamburger tonight.
No.
Are you happy about that?
Yeah, and we're not having hamburger tomorrow either, and that's another wonderful thing, so I'm excited about that.
A couple days without hamburger. And next time I go to the grocery store, I will buy another roast because I know that you like that. So we'll definitely have roast at least one more time while we're doing this. That's it, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow.